Hello everybody, I'm Gingerbread Boy. I'm here to meet you this week for your first week of school. Welcome back. So this week, I'm introducing myself. I'm Gingerbread Boy, and I'm going to bring you fun messages every week. So this week, we were learning about routines and how we follow them every day. We're talking about circle time routines. So let's start off with the first thing we're going to do every day in our circle. So this is our calendar. We're going to point to our month. This month is September. And we are on Friday, September 11th. Let's count to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. So after we do our calendar every day, I'm going to ask you about the weather. So I want you to go take a look outside your window. Is the sun outside? Okay, well take a look and you tell me. If it's sunny, the sun's up in the sky. If it's windy, things are blowing around outside. If it's raining, there's lots of water falling from the sky. If it's cloudy, there's clouds up there, nice and white, and they're covering the sun. If it's snowy, that means it's really cold outside, and it's also coming from the sky like rain, but it's white balls, and sometimes it lands on the ground. So it's not cold enough for snow right now. So look out that window and tell whoever you're with whether it's sunny, rainy, cloudy, or windy. Okay. So, like I said, we're doing a routine. That was part of our routine. We did our calendar and our weather. Okay. So another part of our routine is we're going to work on our alphabet. Does anybody know their alphabet song? That's our ABCs. Let's sing it together. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? Yay! Good job, everybody. Where did I put it? So, Gingerbread Boy is in the book, and he said he wants you to look at all the letters and make a sound for them. Here's a list of our alphabet letters. Let me closer so you can see them all. We have our A, B, B, C, K, D, D, E, F, F, G, G, H, H, I, J, J, K, K, L, L, M, N, O, P, P, Q, Q, R, R, S, T, U, V, V, W, W, X, Z, Y, Z, Z. Good job. That's a lot of letters. There's 26 letters in the alphabet. So each week we will be learning about a letter. So we learned two parts of our routine already. We did our calendar. We did our month, it was September. Our day was Friday. And our date was 11, September 11th. It's a Friday. Then we talked about our weather. And we also talked about that we will be learning our alphabet each week. Another thing that we will do once in a while in our circle is we will be reading nursery rhymes. And here's a fun little nursery rhyme. Nursery rhymes are usually short. This is a nursery rhyme about a little girl named Mary and her lamb. It goes, Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. It followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. It made the children laugh and play to see a lamb at school. When you come to school, do you think you'll be allowed to bring a little lamb? No, but it followed her to school and all the kids laughed. Okay, so we will be reading nursery rhymes, sometimes singing along and dancing to them. And that will be another part of our routine. Did you like that nursery rhyme? Gingerbread Boy wants to know. He thinks it was fun. Okay. And this week, on some of the things that were sent home to you, you learned about the shape circle. We'll also be learning a different shape each month. Our shape this month is a circle. So you can practice drawing a circle. If you need to practice tracing it, just use some of those sheets we sent home. So some of the routines we did in just today's circle, we will be using each week. Sometimes we'll be adding in something else. Just remember, we have to stay in front of our screen and follow along. So our routine, every day we sit in front, we'll go over our calendar, then we'll do a letter or a shape or a color, then we'll listen to a theme that the teacher's going to talk about. My theme this week was Gingerbread Taught You a Routine. And then we also read a nursery rhyme. So we talked about routines. Can anybody give me one routine, one step of our routine for this circle time? Gingerbread's listening. Good. Calendar. That was a routine. Does anybody else have a step? Our alphabet. Good. And does anybody else have one more example? Weather. Good job. Okay. Since we're learning about routines, here's a book about classroom rules. It says, I can follow the rules. So when you're in class or at home, it's good to follow rules. Right now you're doing school at home, but you still need to follow the rules. When you come back into the classroom, you're going to have to sit and listen to the teacher. So let's start. It says, I can follow the rules. Anaya, I yelled across the room, do you want to play with me? It's a little girl yelling. Remember the rules, Eva, said Miss Jane. Please use your inside voice. Here's a list of the classroom rules. Use your inside voice. Use your walking feet. Use your listening ears. Take turns to share. Be kind to one another. So an inside voice means quiet. You're not supposed to scream. Screaming would be, Ava! That's not an inside voice. And your walking feet is nice and slow in a line. You don't run in school. So, rules, 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 I mumbled. We're not allowed to do anything. We're allowed to play dress up, said Anaya. Here, you can be the hero. Anaya buried herself in blocks. Help me, Super Eva, she cried. I came running super fast. Then I tried to leap over the dollhouse. I was Super Eva, and I was running, and then I was leaping, and then I fell, I explained. We want you to have lots of fun, said Miss Jean, but we also want you to follow the rules and be safe. She wasn't using her walking feet. She was running. I'm sorry, I said. I will follow the rules. I know you can, said Miss Jean. Then Anaya gave me a big hug, and I remembered our last classroom rule. Be kind to one another, and that is the best rule of all. So this classroom has rules, which is part of a routine. Use your inside voice, use your walking feet, use your listening ears, take turns and share, and be kind to one another. So they're good rules for in the classroom and at home too. Okay, so I hope everybody enjoyed learning our first week. Ginger Boy had a great time working with you, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Hi. So I have 2 activities for you to work on around our themes this week. So our first theme this week was working on routines, and during our circle time, one of the routines we talked about was our calendar and days of the week and our weather. So I made a weather wheel. This is something you can do at home. You would need a paper plate and a piece of construction paper to outline the wheel and a push pin, a little tack. Okay, so first you can trace the arrow onto black construction paper. And then you'll cut it out. Okay. So now you have your arrow. And you could push the pin through the arrow and set it aside. So we have our 5 different types of weather that we're going to be discussing. So you can hold something along like a ruler or a piece of strong paper to outline different months. Make 5 different sections. So I did one line across that way. One that way. So we have 4 sections there, and we're going to need one more section. This is just weird. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, get different sizes. So if you see on here, I have cloudy, sunny, rainy, windy, and snowy. So you can use crayons, markers, stickers, anything you want. If you have little cotton balls, different things that you think look like clouds or things like that, whatever you want. So first I'm writing sunny. I'm gonna draw the sun. There's sunny. Next I'm doing rainy. So I'm making a few little clouds that are blue. If you want to trace over it with something white, you can, but it's hard on a white plate. And a few little rain droplets. There we go, we have rainy. I had some snow stickers. So just add those there. For snowy, and then we have windy, with some squiggly lines, looks like the air blowing, and I had some leaves stickers. And then last was cloudy. So I drew one little cloud. With just a section of the sun. Okay. So here we have our weather wheel. We have rainy, sunny, cloudy, snowy, and windy. And you can push that tack through the middle. Lay it flat in the back. And then here you go, you have your arrow. So you can look out the window each day and go over what it looks like. And if it's sunny outside or rainy, we'll say today's rainy, point it towards the arrow. This is a good way to match. Tell them to look out the window and say, does it look like there's snow? No, what's coming out of the sky is just rain. Okay. And something else we learned this week was circles. So we're gonna make a Mickey Mouse face out of just 2 red circles and 1 black circle. And then I have some googly eyes for his eyes, and I'm just gonna draw on the mouth and the nose. So I'm gonna trace a circle out prior to the activity. And I will cut it. So I'll cut out the circle, and I'll do the same on a red piece. I'll cut out 2 reds, and we'll glue on the ears. Just take a glue stick, put a little glue on each corner. And as you're doing it, say, what shape? Circle. Another circle. And you have some googly eyes, that's fun. If not, you can always draw. Push them on. So far it looks like this. And I'll draw a little nose. And it looks like a mouse. And to me, my son would say, oh, Mickey, because he always says 2 red ears and a black is a Mickey, but if not, it just looks like a mouse. Okay, thank you.